When Aegon the Conqueror first came to Westeros? The story of Aegon the Conqueror begins not in Westeros, but in the ancient, mighty empire of Valyria. Born into one of the greatest dragonlord families, Aegon Targaryen had a lineage stretching back generations, with dragons under their control. But the Targaryens were different. They survived the doom of Valyria. 12 years before the doom, Aegon's family fled Valyria and settled on Dragonstone, a volcanic island located off the coast of Westeros. This decision, prompted by a prophetic vision or simply fate, saved the Targaryens from the fiery cataclysm that wiped out Valyria. By the time Aegon, Visenya, and Rhaenys came of age, the Targaryens had established themselves on Dragonstone. But why did Aegon decide to conquer Westeros? It wasn't just about power. Westeros was a divided land of 7 kingdoms, ripe for unification under the might of dragons. But Aegon didn't act alone. His sisters, Visenya and Rhaenys, played crucial roles in his conquest. Visenya was a warrior, fierce and formidable, wielding the Valyrian steel sword, Dark Sister. Rhaenys, more adventurous and passionate, rode her dragon, Meraxes. These three formed a powerful trio, bound not just by blood, but by marriage. Aegon married both of his sisters, solidifying their family's bond. The Targaryens didn't immediately launch into conquest. They stayed on Dragonstone, carefully observing the 7 kingdoms, their politics, and their weaknesses. They planned meticulously, knowing their dragons would be their greatest weapon. But managing dragons was no easy task. Balerion, Vhagar, and Meraxes were massive, powerful beasts, accustomed to the care of dragon keepers in Valyria. Feeding them required vast resources: sheep, cattle, anything they could find to satisfy their hunger. For themselves, Aegon and his sisters lived humbly compared to their Valyrian ancestors. Dragonstone provided them with shelter, but they needed to manage limited supplies. They ate what the island could offer, relying on trade with the mainland and their loyal servants for survival. What makes their arrival so shocking is how quickly they adapted. They survived the harsh reality of life after Valyria, but they were never truly alone. Their dragons, with fire and blood, ensured their survival. And Aegon's vision for uniting Westeros would soon reshape the entire continent. This was not just a conquest. It was the beginning of a dynasty that would rule for nearly 300 years. Anyway, subscribe for more.